boom. Fisher, I'm off the, so you know what I wanna do. Fisher, I'm off the, so tell me when you coming through. Fisher.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Golden State Warriors proved they had what it takes to be conference champions, winning in 6 games. Now, only one obstacle stands between them and the Larry O'Brien Trophy. It all starts now as they battle against the Magic. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sideline, we've got Allie LaForce. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Havlicek in at the 2. And for Orlando, we've got Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Duncan in at the 4. You look at the Warriors, a whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, B.A. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
Buries it from 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Here's Havlicek. Fades and shoots. A rebound by Duncan.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to McGrady. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors pull it in. Tries it from 16. He gets it in there.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Here's Duncan. There's the drive. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line for 2. Tim Duncan.
The first one falls. That one misses. Here's Barry from behind the arc. Howard grabs the miss.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Inside. And Anthony slams it in.
Man, passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Pass to Gilmore. Havlicek. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Anthony outside. Here's the 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Embiid. Ooh, Howard with a block. And here comes the break. Oh, there's the alley. Embiid with a steal. Duncan, pass to Anthony. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Second, Derrick Rose.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Barry. There's a screen. And here's Embiid. Shot is up. Gets to the corner and hits it.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. And that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. Here's Barry. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Havlicek. To the paint. Here's Embiid. No good that time. Howard with some nice D. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Anthony going inside. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
They set a pick. Here's Havlicek. Knocks down the long J.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Anthony outside. Pass to McGrady. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Gilmore. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's stolen by Rose. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for Orlando, Casey taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gilmore. Out left to the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And so he hits both. And so here is Orlando. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Duncan. Here's Rose. Oh, great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line to try to tack on one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Derrick Rose. Defensive foul. Rick Barry. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Orlando, Derrick Rose. One shot.
And that one falls for Rose.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derrick still has a passion for the game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Gilmore. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is off. Howard with some nice D. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Magic. Howard with the ball. Three-pointer, Anthony. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant.
Here's Havlicek. Tipped. Here's McGrady. Embiid covers. Drives to the hoop. Shots blocked. Here's Barry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gilmore's shot is good.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Anthony. Fires from deep. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. Here's Havlicek. Down low. Here's Gilmore. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Here's Barry. It's hauled in by the Magic. Howard's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Barry. Pass to Embiid. He buries it from 3. Embiid's got 5.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's McGrady. He's got 7. And another miss by Orlando.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Gilmore. Pass to Barry. Embiid, a screen on Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barry. Here's Embiid. Doesn't go that time. Howard with some nice D. Magic leading by 6. Rose, left side. Here's McGrady. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 10.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Havlicek. Here's Embiid, guarded by Howard. Oh, rejected by Howard.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Havlicek from deep. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anthony. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Orlando, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Gasol's checked in for Orlando. Devin Booker comes in for Rose. And the Warriors making a switch here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Havlicek. It's tipped. Now Anthony. Give him 8 points now. Outside Booker. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Lucas.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Havlicek's shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Gasol. Howard, the screen. To the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Bryant outside. Orlando grabs the miss. 1:41 left in the first. Booker, the pass to Howard. Here's McGrady. Gasol, a screen on Bryant. The three. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 13 now.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. The fourth spot held by Joel Embiid.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. The Magic making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Carter's checked in. And both free throws good for Bryant. A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Up top, Booker. And that one drops.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And here are the Warriors now. After the basket by Orlando. Embiid. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 9 rebounds now.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
To the inside. And Anthony slams it in.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Warriors. Trailing by 19. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
The line for the Warriors, Chris Paul, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Paul.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Frazier, he's checked in for the Warriors. He does not get the second one.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Booker looking around. Howard, the screen. Good chance here for Booker. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Orlando Magic. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Boy, a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Warriors trail by 18. Cunningham is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Anthony. Then there's Banchero. And it's Gasol in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Bryant. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Cunningham passes to Anthony. Pass to Gasol. Warriors with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Cunningham against Paul. Here's Lucas. Here's Frazier. Still no points. Inside. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Pass to Banchero. Deflected. Bryant outside. Offline with a 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Banchero the screen. Here goes Booker. Out to Anthony. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Booker's got 5 points.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
Here's Lucas. Here's Frazier. Again, the Warriors score.
And you see the confidence, not shy at all about rising up from mid-range.
Outside Booker. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Paul. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Yeah, when he's inside, Paul is so good at finding those little creases.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, fans, it's game. Let's hear it for all the dancers. Substitution on the court.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Embiid, to the paint. And then Bryant with the dunk.
One of the best playmakers we've ever seen. CP3's sense for when to pass is legendary.
Up top, Booker. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Orlando, Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Booker.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Bryant outside. McGrady grabs a miss. Orlando leading by 13. Here's Booker. Oh, Booker with a sweet float game.
Crafty finish by Booker, a walking bucket. Devin can beat you so many different ways.
Picked his pocket. And they're running. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. The 4th spot held by Joel Embiid.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
And he knocks down the first one.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And Anthony drops them both.
And they're now upwards of 80% from the line, a step up from their foul shooting in the first quarter.
Bryant outside. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Anthony right side. Inside. Gasol passes to Duncan. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Anthony up top. 12 points for him. Gasol, a screen on Bryant. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 15.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Frazier, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Your 407 next Steve.
Warriors trail by 21. Pass to Bryant. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now the Magic with it. They've scored 10 straight. Here's McGrady. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Magic, Casey McGrady, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
This helps build their lead. They're having a solid second quarter at the free throw line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Warriors have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the left side wing. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Pass to Frazier. The teardrop, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for the Warriors, Walt Frazier. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Rose has checked in for Booker. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for the Warriors. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Orlando with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to Duncan. Here's McGrady. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Three-pointer, Anthony. The Warriors pull it in. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Frazier. There's a screen. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the line. Orlando grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Anthony. Here's McGrady. He's got 17. Uneasy 2 on the layup. McGrady's got 6 here in the quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Embiid against Gasol. Embiid, a screen on Anthony. Pass to Barry. 4-3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Golden State. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Orlando, Tracy McGrady. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Orlando making some changes. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Devin Booker in for Anthony. Jokic is checked in for the Warriors. Bryant comes in for Frazier. And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Havlicek. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker against Bryant. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. You take a look at Anthony. He's having a great season, second in the league. And of course, Kobe Bryant.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
Free throw good. Bryant.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Hits both from the stripe. Here's Orlando. They're on a 16-7 run. Rose, the pass to Duncan. Booker against Bryant. Here's McGrady. He's got 21. Clock at 6. Hook loose. Here's Havlicek. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Here's Barry. Shoots from 12. Duncan tips it back in. Duncan's got 7 points.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Now here's Bryant. Give him 8. Got it.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Orlando leading by 20. Banchero outside. Pass to Duncan. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Jokic. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Barry. Orlando grabs the miss. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. Buried from 15 feet out. He's got 5.
This is the range Rose is comfortable from. A point guard who likes firing more from 15 feet than 25.
Jokic with a screen on Booker. Bryant with it. Picked up by Rose. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Howard's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Booker. Now here's Anthony. He's got 12. Pass to McGrady. A shot from the high post. Gilmore grabs the miss. The Warriors have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. Pass to Havlicek. And there's a pick. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Havlicek's got 6 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Howard. He's got 6. McGrady shot is off.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Here's Barry. He's guarded by Anthony. Puts one up from 19. Barry misses.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
1:16 left to play in the first half of basketball. Warriors trail by 19. Pass to Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded by Rose. Here's Gilmore. And here's Embiid from deep. McGrady grabs a miss. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 down.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Gilmore. Embiid, high post. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive board. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid, a screen on Rose. Goes up again. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Here's Rose. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Rose. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Orlando Magic out in front by 19 going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. It's all good. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Orlando Magic.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. You can't give away games.
We shall see. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Warriors trail by 19. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Embiid in it to 5. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Barry. From deep three-point land. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's McGrady. There's the 3. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment. when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, Havlicek, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Havlicek's got 9 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gilmore. Here's Barry. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It's a jump ball.
Throws it up high, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Pass to Barry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Here's Duncan. Back to Rose. Here's McGrady. He's got 26. Down low. Here's Duncan. Oh, misses the dunk. Warriors trail by 19. To the inside. Embiid can't hit.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Third is Dwight Howard.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Here's Barry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barry. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Orlando with the rebound. Howard's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
At the line for 2, Derrick Rose.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And so it's Golden State with it. Pass to Gilmore. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Embiid. Inside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid's got 9 points.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense.
McGrady. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Warriors trail by 20. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
You have to respect the tenacity. Gilgeous-Alexander isn't afraid of going straight at the defense on the drive.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Rose has got the ball here for Orlando. Pass to Howard. Here's Duncan. And here's Howard. Give him 8 points now. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGrady. On target from range. McGrady's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's on Rose.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Magic.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Both good from the line that time.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Magic leading by 19. Rose outside. There's the drive. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
At the line for the Magic, Tim Hardaway, shooting 1.
And so it's Golden State with it. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Embiid. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barry. Shot clock at 5. Embiid, a screen on Anthony. Embiid with it. For 3. Anthony grabs the board. McGrady. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Havlicek. 9 points in the game. Screen by Embiid. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek. Rose with it. Pass to McGrady. Anthony outside. And there's the lob. Ooh, poked away. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Here's McGrady. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Barry. Pass to Havlicek. There's the triple. They get it back. Here's Gilmore. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's McGrady. The shot is good. And the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 6th assist of the night.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Barry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. McGrady shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Duncan. For 3, Anthony. Barry pulls it in.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off. That gives him a double-double.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid passes to Barry. Here's Havlicek. Takes the 3. Orlando with the rebound. Duncan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Anthony. Warriors with the rebound.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Orlando leading by 21. Here's McGrady. He's got 32 points. Here's Howard. Out to Rose. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Gilmore. Embiid, high post. Here's Barry. He's guarded by Anthony. Barry, pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Duncan. Here's McGrady. To the paint. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Or cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Gilmore. Second chance effort. These are his first free throws of the game.
taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and the Warriors making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Orlando leading by 22. Left side, Booker. Banchero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Outside Paul. Pass to Embiid. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Embiid's got 11.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Anthony against Bryant. Outside Booker. Banchero left side. Back to Booker. And Embiid with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. Shot on the wing. Bryant with the bucket. 12 points for him. There's 1:12 left to play in the third quarter here. Rose finds Booker. Banchero the screen. Takes a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Gilmore's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. There's the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gilmore. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. To the left wing. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Booker again missing. Golden State with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Banchero against Paul. Here's the teardrop. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Now here's Anthony. Shoots over Bryant. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
It's picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
Boy, he is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on defense. Coach Kerr calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They need to if they want to win this one.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Devin Booker out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duncan and a power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist from Paul. Magic leading by 16. Cunningham outside. Booker with a screen on Paul. Cunningham passes to McGrady. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. outside. Back to Jokic. And Cunningham pulls it down. And the Magic shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Such a wide open look.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Bryant. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Booker against Bryant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Booker. Warriors trail by 18. Paul looking over the floor. Here's Jokic. And Gasol with the block. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's McGrady. Clock at 6. Orlando again missing. The Warriors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Bryant. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Now here's Booker. Cunningham outside. Here's Duncan. And he makes it on the layup. And the Magic lead by 18.
Well, that's why this coaching staff wants Cunningham to have the ball and make the decisions.
Outside Paul. Bryant, a screen on Cunningham. Back to Bryant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
At the line for the Warriors, Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
Throw good. Bryant. Howard's checked in for Orlando. And the Warriors making a change here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Magic leading by 17. Pass to McGrady. Shoots over Bryant. McGrady shot is off.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
To the middle. Here's Booker. The open shot, Cunningham. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Pass to Havlicek. Back to Paul. Yep, that one goes.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Cunningham passes to Duncan. Cunningham against Paul. They set the pick for three. Booker. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Paul. Launches it. Drains the triple. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
And teaching a clinic on how to run pick and roll. Paul gets a little space and then takes it himself.
Cunningham passes to Duncan. Cunningham looking it over. Down low. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 36 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Booker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Gilmore's. And so Paul will bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 16. A quick shot there. It's off target. Booker against Paul. Right side Booker. Pass to Duncan. Now Howard. Now Booker. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. And the Magic lead by 19.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Paul passes to Bryant. Unloads. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Gilmore. And here's Bryant outside. Orlando with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Duncan. Booker finds Cunningham. Here's McGrady. To the paint. Here's Howard. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Back to Paul.
Well, he's been playing this game a few years now, so CP3 knows how to draw contact and get to the line.
Chris Paul, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Orlando making some changes. Anthony comes in for Devin Booker, and Rose is subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Warriors. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Bryant. Paul hits them both. Here's Rose. Anthony outside. Paul against Rose. With the teardrop. That one goes. Count it.
Smart play from Rose. Getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Paul against Rose. Pass to Havlicek. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Orlando. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Here's Duncan. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Wow. Rose looking just as tenacious as ever. He isn't intimidated by the close D at all.
Orlando, Derrick Rose, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Rose. He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Warriors now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Gasol, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Barry. Booker defending. Here he goes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
At the line for the Warriors, Rick Barry. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Orlando making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Orlando leading by 23. And here's Booker. To the inside. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Joel Embiid.
At the line for 1, Dwight Howard.
One shot.
Here's Havlicek. Up and in on the layup.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Orlando's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Booker for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Gilmore's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shooting for Golden State, John Havlicek. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Orlando. Howard with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham passes to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
Inside, Barry. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Orlando leading by 22. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Gasol passes to Banchero. Now here's Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact, to battle for his shot inside.
Cade Cunningham, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade Cunningham was the first pick in the draft because of his playmaking. Rare for someone of his size.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Pass to Gilmore. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Gilmore passes to Embiid. Howard with some nice D. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. For 3, Booker. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Embiid, a screen on Booker. Here's Havlicek. Uses the glass on the layup. Havlicek's got 6 here in the quarter.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in Game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Magic.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
Here's Booker. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist from Booker.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Here's Barry to the middle. Here's Havlicek. There's another rebound.
Feasting on the boards. He is having his way inside.
And he's nearing the franchise record for rebounds in a playoff game. Now here's Booker. And it's Howard finishing it off.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Gilmore. Checked by Gasol to the right side. They set the pick. Lets it fly. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, time for our player of the game, Dwight Howard.
New girl won't treat her like my last. They love my fashion. They love what I'm in. Check the score. We was just down 10. I told coach, put me in the game if you want to win. This real life, it's not no game, we don't pretend. To the front, 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 to the back, 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 to the back. Let's go, come on.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Magic come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Golden State Warriors. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the Finals. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Havlicek. Joel Embiid out there with Barry. And it's Gilmore in at the 4 spot. And for the Magic, we've got Anthony. Duncan out there with Howard. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. Take a look at the Warriors. They've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1-0. Greg, they face a huge hurdle.
And you know what? I think they learned a lot in Game 1. Playing against the best the league has to offer. They know they have to make some adjustments. Keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they're giving.
We were talking about the adjustments before. I agree. And the first one drops.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
And Embiid drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Duncan with the screen for McGrady. And the dunk by Duncan.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
Now, here is Havlicek. Embiid with the screen on McGrady. Here's Havlicek. And he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's McGrady after the made shot from John Havlicek. And here's Anthony for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Driving inside. And that one's good from Havlicek.
And guys, Havlicek in a nutshell. Just constant motion, unparalleled stamina. This guy will wear you out.
Anthony, the pass to Howard. Now here's Rose. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's McGrady. Havlicek with the rebound. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Pass to Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
McGrady outside. And the shot goes down.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Havlicek outside. Pass to Embiid. To the inside.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
That's tipped. Havlicek against McGrady. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Now, here is Havlicek. Takes the three. That shot, no good. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 2. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pick. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Gilmore. They shoot again. And the basket by Embiid.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Havlicek against McGrady. Outside Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
The line for the Magic, Derrick Rose. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And Rose drops them both. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Embiid. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Havlicek against McGrady. Embiid the screen. Clock at 4. And it's Havlicek missing. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. To the middle, here's Anthony. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
For your 407 next team.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. In the 3rd spot, Dwight Howard. 4th, Joel Embiid.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Warriors trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Embiid. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Rose. Sinks that one from the post.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Pass to Havlicek. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
The free throw drops for Rose. Booker, who's checked in for Orlando. Then for the Warriors, Lucas comes in for Embiid, and Kobe is subbed in for Barry. And Rose drops them both. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Lucas. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Rose. He has 6. McGrady. Kicks it out to Booker. Another miss by Orlando.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Rose. McGrady outside. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Rose. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good, Anthony. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Bryant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Howard. Ryan against Booker. Outside Anthony. And it's Anthony slamming it down.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Lucas. And here's Here's Kobe for three. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Orlando leading by 3. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
On the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's see those moves.
Paolo Banchero's checked in for Anthony.
Coming onto the floor for your Magic, number 5, Paolo Banchero.
On defense, the Warriors. It's a three-point game. McGrady passes to Rose.
And a guy who's averaged as many as 7 free throws a game in his career. Rose knows how to get to the line.
For Orlando, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line for the Magic, Derrick Rose. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Rose. All checked in for the Warriors. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Gilmore. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Kobe. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Booker. The turnaround jumper. And the Magic lead by 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Down low, here's Kobe. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bryant's got 5 points so far. Rose kicks to Howard. Pass to McGrady. Booker against Bryant. Howard setting the pick for Booker. Goes back up.
Golden State. John Havlicek. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Outside Rose. Tries again.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
5 to shoot. Here's Banchero. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just pulleys right through it.
Pass to Bryant. Here is Havlicek. McGrady covering. And it's Havlicek missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Booker against Bryant. And Booker kicks to Rose. Howard with a screen on Paul. Inside. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And doing what he does best. Howard attacking the rim with that explosive power.
Warriors trail by 9. Paul looking around. Pass to Kobe. Drives in. Yes, that goes in.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's McGrady. And here's Rose, defended by Paul. Howard with a screen on Paul. Here's Rose. That's tipped. Banchero outside. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. 1:42 left in the first. Bounce pass from Paul. High post, Bryant. Pass to Gilmore. Howard with the steal. Lucas against Banchero. Here's Howard. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an end one.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
A free throw drops for Bryant. And so Booker will bring it up for Orlando. They lead by 7. Gasol setting the pick for Booker. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Ball outside. Bryant against Booker. Bryant the pass to Jokic. Offline with his 3.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Anthony. Over Lucas. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. And it's a 12-point Magic lead.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Cunningham against Paul for 3. Kobe, good on the triple. Kobe's got 11.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Booker against Bryant. Now here's Booker. He's tightly guarded. Gasol is screen on Kobe. Jokic with the steal. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the Magic. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Chris Paul is out there with Kobe. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Lucas. And it's Carter in at the 3 slot. They get it again.
How about the follow-up by Bryant? Outworking the defense to get that second chance opportunity.
Magic leading by 7. Outside Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Magic, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. And he's good on the second. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Lucas. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Embiid inside. He's up against Gasol. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Paul Gasol.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
No good on that one.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
Good on the second free throw. Magic leading by 7. Cunningham passes to Anthony. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Good D by Embiid. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Now here's Bryant. He's got 13. Bryant attacking. 6 to shoot. Embiid with the screen on Cunningham. And it's Paul missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Cunningham. Still without a basket. And Gasol able to finish. And the Magic lead by 9.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at finding the glass.
Now here's Bryant. Going inside. Paul, no one around him. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists tonight. Orlando leading by 6. Outside Anthony. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. 5th on the list, Devin Booker.
He is having so much success from beyond the 3-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
The first one falls. The Magic making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Barry's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Both free throws good from Anthony. Warriors trail by 8. Bryant looking over the floor. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's good, 2 points.
And you talk about pure scorers, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to talk to his guys. Frazier, he's checked in for Paul. now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And defense has to guard Cade in the corner. He will take and make that shot.
Pass to Kobe. And Embiid with the screen on Booker. And here's Embiid. Frazier with it. Guarded now by Duncan. The Warriors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
For the Warriors, Walt Frazier. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Frazier drops them both. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Outside Anthony. Misses from short range. Warriors trail by 7. And here's Frazier. Embiid inside, covered by Anthony. Bryant has the open look, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Gasol, a screen on Kobe. To the paint, with some arc. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Gasol. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the level of activity this team just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Booker, good.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Barry. Embiid sets the pick for Butler. Over Duncan. Duncan with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Butler.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Cunningham dishes it to Anthony. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Kobe, the pass to Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Frazier against Cunningham. Pass to Gasol. To the inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Let's get up and get loud, fans. It's 3, 2, 1, lights down. Attention, fans. Cover is your spot.
So for the Magic, Tracy McGrady's checked in for Booker. And it's Rose in for Cade Cunningham. And then for Golden State, Havlicek, he's checked in for Butler. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Frazier. Warriors trail by 9. Outside, Kobe. Embiid with the screen on McGrady. Kobe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now, here is Havlicek, following the shot by Tracy McGrady. The drive by Anthony. Good D by Embiid.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Duncan with the block. Now here's Rose. He's got 8. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Havlicek outside. And beat the screen. Bryant with the bounce pass. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Cade Cunningham's checked in for the match. And the Warriors also making a change. Jokic has checked in for Joel Embiid. Good look from Bryant. Connects on the 17-footer. Bryant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Gasol against Jokic. Gasol passes to Rose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous-Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
Now here is McGrady. On the wing, Duncan trying to get something going, and it's good on the layup.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Here's Barry. Still yet to score. From deep, Bryant. Orlando grabs the miss. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Now here's Duncan. Here's Rose. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
The Warriors have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole. Creating chances at the line and converting them.
Cunningham dishes to Rose. Pass to Duncan. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 7.
Leaving no doubt Duncan gets the rebound and powers that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, Magic fans, here we are, the T-shirt. Make some noise.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. In the third spot, Dwight Howard. And, of course, Tim Duncan.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Here's Barry. No scoring in this one. Golden State moving the ball around. Jokic kicks to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. 21 points for Kobe Bryant.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Rose. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Barry. Here's Cunningham after the Warriors pick up 3. Pass to Rose. Duncan with the screen for Rose. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
So for the Magic, Howard comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Carmelo Anthony in for Cunningham. Embiid, he's checked in for the Warriors. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Pass to Barry. In the corner, it's Bryant. There's the screen over McGrady. Kobe can't hit.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Outside Bryant. Here's Barry. Havlicek outside. No good that time. Great D that time from Duncan. To the paint. Here's Howard. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Golden State. Havlicek outside. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Rose. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Duncan outside. .132 left here in the second. Out to Anthony. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Barry.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Barry. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Anthony. Magic leading by 4. Over in the corner, Rose. Duncan with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Rose finds Duncan, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Number 53, Gilmore.
Warriors trail by 4. Havlicek the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Duncan outside. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. He said, take a seat, young fella, and just enjoy the show.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Rose. He's whistled for the 5-second back to the basket violation. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan with the block. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Orlando Magic.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
As long as it doesn't hurt their transition defense.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They're holding on in this finals series, or in this game at least, managing to send us into halftime with the score tied.
I mean, it doesn't get any closer than this. The pressure is on, and this game could go either way in my mind.
Well, they got to make sure it goes that way. Got to explode out of that locker room and steal this win, Kenny.
That will keep their championship dreams alive. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Howard is out there with Duncan. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Anthony. And it's Rose in at the one. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Magic pick up two. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Havlicek against McGrady. Here's Rose, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And Rose, a fighter, someone who challenges defenders inside and attracts their attention.
For Orlando, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Rose. Lobs it up for Anthony. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Havlicek outside. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Outside Anthony. 90 seconds now into the second half. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
So it's the Warriors now, after the Magic pick up 2. to Gilgeous-Alexander. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Derrick Rose is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. McGrady against Havlicek. Now Howard. He's got 8. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Pretty much automatic tonight at the line. 8 for 8.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Derrick Rose. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Chris Paul is checked in for the Warriors. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. McGrady against Havlicek. The shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 5 points so far.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Rose against Paul. Outside Anthony. Down low. Here's Duncan. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 8 points for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
With a 4-on-7. Come on, everybody. Make some noise. It's time for your 4-on-7 advance speed.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Paul passes to Gilmore. Pass to Barry. Just 5 on the clock. Now Embiid for the lead.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Golden State moving it around. Inside, Havlicek. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Havlicek's got 6.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
McGrady outside. Anthony left side. The Warriors pull it in. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Havlicek outside. That's a 2 from Paul. Duncan with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it down.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Paul. Here's Barry. Covered by Anthony. Now here's Embiid. Joel showing off the range.
The pure talent of Joel Embiid knows no bounds.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Paul against Rose. Paul passes to Embiid. Havlicek outside. Here's Barry. He has 5. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside Anthony. Duncan dishes to Rose. Howard setting the pick for Rose. Over Paul. Rose, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from John Havlicek. Havlicek against McGrady. Shoots over Havlicek. The shot by McGrady, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Barry. Anthony with the defensive effort.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to Rose. There's the drive. And Embiid with the block.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Now here's Embiid. To the middle. The kick out to Havlicek. Embiid with a screen on McGrady. And it's Havlicek missing. The Magic trail by 5. Rose with the ball. 16 points for him. Howard setting the pick for Rose. That's good on the jump shot. Rose has got 8 here in the quarter.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
Rose against Paul. Embiid is at the elbow. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Down low. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Carmelo Anthony.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Now here's Embiid. 16 points for him. Embiid the screen. Barry misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Here's Barry. Following the basket by Dwight Howard. Embiid, the pass to Havlicek. Beyond the arc. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Back to Rose. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Anthony right side. From the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anthony's got 24 points.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can give out. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Ball a screen on McGrady. Pass to Gilmore. Embiid kicks to Havlicek. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Havlicek's got 9 points now in just the second half. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Rose with the ball. To the paint. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does.
And so difficult to continue Rose off the pick and roll. It creates opportunities all over the floor.
Ball against Rose. Now here's Paul. T right on him. Pass to Gilmore. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilmore's got his second basket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Rose. He's got 18. No good from Duncan.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
To Embiid. It's up a 3. Rebound by the Magic. And here's Rose. Now Howard. Anthony with it, defended by Paul. And taken away by Paul. Anthony kicks to McGrady. Rose against Paul. Back to McGrady. 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. It's not going to go for him. Warriors leading by 3. Havlicek with it. Now Anthony defending. They get it back. The kick out to Havlicek. Bounce pass from Paul. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one's good from Havlicek.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Orlando's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Rose sets the screen for Anthony. Havlicek with the rebound. Havlicek's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barry. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Tracy McGrady taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, McGrady.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And McGrady drops them both. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Frazier against Booker. Frazier outside. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Frazier at the line for 2.
Free throw good, Frazier. Frazier drops them both. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Bryant. Jokic is out there with Barry. Then there's Frazier. And it's Havlicek in at the 3 spot. Jokic. Orlando grabs the miss. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Havlicek against McGrady. Here's Booker. And it's Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Warriors. And it's off from 3-point range. On the wing, Booker. Magic moving the ball around. Gasol's shot is good.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Frazier the pass to Jokic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
The first free throw is good. And Kobe drops them both. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. McGrady against Havlicek. Duncan with the screen on Kobe. Back to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
The defense expects Booker to find his own shot, but he gives it away off that pick and roll.
Warriors leading by 3. Bryant kicks to Havlicek. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pocket 6. From 18 feet away. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Havlicek's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Pass to Booker. To Cunningham. Gasol setting the pick for Cunningham. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Now here's Bryant. Jokic, no good. Booker looking around. Outside, Gasol. Booker in the corner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Now we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Booker.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
He's perfect from the line this time.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Cunningham against Frazier. And here's Kobe from the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Booker up top. Bryant defending to take the lead. Booker, good. And the Magic lead by 1.
Just a walking bucket. Devin Booker is one of the very few guys who can lead a team to the finals and take over a playoff game.
Now here's Frazier. Havlicek outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lob pass to Duncan. And it's blocked. Now here's Frazier. And here's Bryant outside. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Kobe's got 5 points in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Duncan dishes to McGrady. Gasol is screen on Havlicek. McGrady against Havlicek. Duncan kicks to McGrady. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And it's Frazier with the ball for the Warriors. Pass to Kobe. Jokic sets the screen for Kobe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando leading. Booker outside. It's rebounded by Bryant. Kobe's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes it inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I like watching Kobe when he's in that slash mode to the rim. Plays with force. Knows how to get to the stripe.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Orlando making some changes. Howard's checked in for Gasol. Carmelo Anthony comes in for McGrady. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Cunningham. And he makes both free throws. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Now here's Howard. Defense is right there. Back to Duncan. And a deep 3 from Booker. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 sets.
Gilmore passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Shots good by Gilmore.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
The Magic trail by 3. Now Booker. Pass to Rose. Bobbed up there for Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard still has more than enough lift here to finish off plays like that.
The Warriors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Kobe. Back to to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Duncan. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Booker kicks to Rose. Here's Anthony. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Barry. Pass to Embiid. Off pass to Bryant. It's stolen by Duncan. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Warriors leading by 3. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Kobe. Embiid with the screen on Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant. Rebound by the Magic. Duncan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Down low. Out to Anthony to tie it up. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Rose. Back to Booker to take the lead. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
To the right side. To the paint. Here's Barry. And Anthony sends it back.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
To the middle. Here's Duncan. And Embiid with the block. And they'll keep possession.
Golden State. Joel Embiid. Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Carmelo Anthony. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Booker. The Warriors also with a sub. Havlicek is checked in. So Anthony nails both of them. Warriors trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gilmore. Pass to Barry. Traps in the tray.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
Now, here is McGrady. Over Havlicek. A shot by McGrady, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And it's Havlicek missing. Orlando's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. The kick out to Rose. A 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Warriors. Havlicek outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella. Clearly a foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 5th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Orlando, Derrick Rose.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Embiid with it. There's 1:59 left in the game. Pass to Gilmore. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Anthony in the corner. Back to Rose. Here's Duncan. 1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Embiid. Warriors trail by 4. Havlicek gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilmore passes to Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Rose. Oh, look at that play right there!
That's how it's done.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. In both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He begged his players to keep it simple out there. He told them 1 possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here is Havlicek. There's the pick. Inside, here's Gilmore. No good with the layup. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the lob to the hoop. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Duncan, the pass to Rose. Embiid comes with a double team. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Timeout called the Warriors. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Buries it from outside.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
At the line for Orlando, Tracy McGrady taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Havlicek. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.